Concealment gets worse. Actually, how worse are we talking? 15 kilometers goes up to us. 15 kilometers is already pretty bad. To 17, it doesn't really matter at this point, I guess. I don't know. I could be wrong here. Alternate mode. Oh, hold on. That might be why. Collision avoidance system off. That's dangerous, but we'll see how that works. Display the team lineups. Well, that's not really going to help. Time of port. All scenarios. Count for potential. Damage on your spotting. Show the main loading. Display team lineups. It's not really going to help that much, to be honest. I don't think I'll bother with that one because I don't have the health pools on them. Alright, we'll see how that works. Okay, so we have the spam many rockets, right? So that's the multi-rocket spammer. This is the Tiny Tims, and I'm kind of interested to see the Tiny Tims. Now, I remember reading that Tiny Tims do, let's check this, they have 68 millimeters of penetration of HE penetration, 68 mils. What happens if I use IFHE on the Tiny Tims? Does that affect them? And is that even a good thing? Does that give me some sort of extra advantage when using those rocket planes to just, you know, decimate everything? Main armor belt and all the rest. So I'm just going to go up to IFHE. Shells and shells. It doesn't specifically say planes. I'm just gonna zip over there and check it out. We want to just be sure here. $68 mil. So it's still 68 mil. Okay, so IFHE doesn't work on rockets. All right. Okay. Yeah. Or we can have, right, so the torpedo bombers 3 in a wave, and you get 9, so it's like 3 waves of 3. Aircraft restoration is now 70 seconds per plane. Dear me. And the dive bombers, again, same. 3 times 3. They get 2 bombs in the payload. Was that just 1 bomb? Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Right, we want the returning planes to be faster. That makes sense. And we can prep more quicker, and we want more boost. Yep. You know, like, a longer rocket attack time is going to give us a little boost, but I don't think 2 seconds is as good as having a longer 5 seconds on the torpedo bombers. So I still think I'm going to go with the torpedo loading running time thing. See, 2190, 2180. Take the A module, yeah, right. You know what? In CV heavy battles, maybe the A module and AA setup is a good idea. Who knows? I'm wondering whether or not. The thing is, that's 70 seconds. That's 66 seconds. Like, who do you want to have more health? Well, I'm going to try and get close to the torpedo bombers and splash. I'm not really going to use the dive bombers that much. I think the torpedo bombers are probably for the American ones, especially since the American torpedoes can drop so close. You know, they're shorter range, much closer range, so I'm going to take the health of that. And then, see, the concealment system is kind of interesting if you're going stealth, but I don't think Americans go stealth like the Japanese do. I think it's more of a case of we want faster restoration planes, and we want the aircraft deck space +3. That means we can have more planes ready for prep. So there's 14 torpedo bombers at the moment on deck. It's the bottom number there. And the plane wave is 9, which means there's 5 ready to go if you completely lose your plane wave at the very beginning. If I take this, that will take that up to 17, which means 70 seconds and 70. Now this number is going to go down from 70 seconds with the aircraft restoration, but it just means that I get a full wave faster. So I'm going to take the flight control mod 1 here, and while that's going on, we'll also put the captain skills up. So like, because we're getting in close and because we're dropping quickly, I'm going to take the servicing time, and I'm going to take torpedo acceleration, and I definitely want the plane health, and I'll go on the aiming reticle, and that leaves me 2 points. Now I can go with plane speed, or I can go with additional boost, and I think I'm going to go with boost control. Right. So this means that I've got 10% aircraft servicing, and do any of the CV skills give you extra planes on deck? I don't think they do anymore. No. Okay. So now the torpedo bombers are 63 seconds rather than 70, and they're 17 on deck. So if I do lose a with the first wave quickly, I can do a second plane wave relatively fast. Okay. And we want to bump up our flooding chance. And wait a second here. I want to give the rocket fire chance. Oh wow, okay. So the Tiny Tims have a massive fire chance. Still. Well, I'll take the extra fire chance in a moment if I feel like I have a spare signal. Yeah, the ability to mount 8 signals on the CV is nice as well. Let's not get that wrong either. And because we're going to get attacked a lot, we'll take away the flooding and fire time as well. That might help a little bit. Alright, cool. So that's Lexington with a torpedo bomber focus. My 2 t-shirt, well, if I know there was a raid here, but Wargaming sent me a gift package which arrived today. They gave me my new favorite class, a battleship t-shirt. So thanks, Wargaming. Yeah, and we got a signed Prague poster. It's like older ships, and it's got like a whole bunch of signatures on the back from the community group in Prague for EU. And we also got the Scharnhorst schematics poster, which we'll, I guess, frame or something like that. It's nice, little token gestures and gifts. Do I have to put this t-shirt on? Okay. Leaving presents. No, it's like, hey Fara, the CV rework's coming along. Why don't you why don't you play Battleship? Here's a t-shirt for it to confirm. Well, everyone in chat thought it was like a ticking pipe bomb. It's like one way to shut them up. There we go. I am the Battleship Bismarck. Hey! What will happen to the Tier 9 CV in your port? You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose your Hiryu, Zuiho, and Taiho. You get refunded for it, but you're gonna lose it. Three CVs, and we're tier 8 against tier 10s. Lovely. Just, it feels like live server right now. Playing a tier 8 against tier 10s. It's just like home. The Scharnhorst poster is a limited license original print from the German State Archive. Oh. Awesome. That's pretty cool. I will have to take good care of it. How many Worcesters? No kidding, right? A bunch of them. Okay, so our torpedo bombers are close range drop attacks and they're tier 8, so I'm not sure this is going to go particularly well given the fact that it's tier 10 AA. We've bumped up their health as best we can. Okay, so here comes some... Is there a player called that? Yeah, okay, so I know which player those planes come from now. Is he going to use his on? Yeah, he tried to use the on-summon fire plane. He tried to see where I was flying and use the on-summon planes to gank me. I think I actually need to take Evie outside in a moment. Actually, yeah, we're going to have to take a break here. Like, I've only got the midway left to play, but... Alright, Mogami and a Worcester. That's one. Dear Lord, that's a lot of AA. So he's turning into Torps number 1. He's going to thread them, but I don't think I'll be able to exploit that, not with a Worcester nearby. Oh, now he's got an unsummoned plane. Yeah, it's, no, the A is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, so I just have a full second wave of torpedo bombers now ready because I've got that extra on deck. So couldn't do nothing there. It's the same problem that all current live American cars have got. If you only have a single torpedo bomber wave, you can't really strike a target that's maneuverable because he just turns into it. Battleship's easier, cruiser not so much. Maybe we need to think about this differently. So there's on-summon fight. I think there's an on-summon fighter here as well. I just saw. So there's a Mogami again, and you know what? Probably not gonna... Yeah, the Mogami with his rudder shift is pretty good as well. I wonder if I can harass this Worcester, he said confidently. Do I get a hit? Do I get a hit? Oh, he's gonna line up. Okay, fine. Let's not do that anymore. It's kind of like whacking your head off against the wall. Dude, the problem with playing tier 8 is that you get dragged into tier 10s and like, don't get me wrong, it was 2 tier 10 ships, a Republic and a Worcester with a Mogami AA just ripping apart the planes. So yeah, fine, okay, I get that. Oh look, and the Worcester's back again. Hooray! Okay, let's try rocket planes with our Havars. Let's see how much damage these do, or don't. 5,000, that's not bad. The torpedo bombers are not going to be ready for ages. So you can't just spam planes and lose them all. You are going to get wiped. You know what, let's try going somewhere else where the Worcester isn't. Because I've just basically sent 3 full waves into a Worcester, which is majestic. Oh, and Storm 1 can't do anything with a Rognavoy. Full spec AA and defense AA. Alright. Well then, we have a somewhat wounded Republic over here, which I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna dodge this on-summoned fighter plane just to my left on the minimap, but now I have to watch the minimap, so I'm not really focusing on a bunch of other stuff. He's now turning, which is expected. Trying to dodge the flak. Alright, here we go. $3,000 and a fire. Okay, I guess. Oh, here comes this rocket planes. He's gonna give him a. I'll use my own summoned fire instead.
Fighter airborne.
9,000. It's not bad. Now his fire planes are wrecking my fire planes. Oh, the AA just died though. I think AA killed mine. Okay. I still have a full wave of dive bombers and I have a full wave of rocket planes. I guess we'll try and rocket the Des Moines. But the enemy team is just crushing us, absolutely crushing us. Oh, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let's go over here and pop a defensive fighter plane for our fellow battleship. So that's fire gameplay right there. Oh look, my ship is under attack, or my friendly ship is under attack. I will fly my bombers over to him and then use my on-call fighter summon ability to help. Okay. It's a bit of an angle, I suppose. Alright, he's gone. A Minotaur. Alright. See if I can get one of these on target. He is angled heavily again, though. Eh.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
That stupid Mogami's back. Okay. Oh, I still don't have torpedo bombers. I need 9, so yeah. Okay, we'll just do dive bombers then. So, not sure what I'm supposed to do, but like, look, stay together is like by far the best thing you can do in the live system and on this current rework. That one's a no-brainer. So high explosive on a Worcester, I do not expect to do a great deal. And I've dropped from really far away here, so I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, come on! Oh, well, everyone's just gonna die now. Great. This is just great. I don't know, man. Tier 8s on tier 10s seems pretty rough. Don't get me wrong, I flew the first bunch of attacks into the Worcester and other type of stuff, but yeah, this game was pretty horrific. So let's be clear, the higher tier carriers are faster, their consumable is stronger, they have a more powerful punch, but it's more the combined AA, staying all the tier 10s on top of each other. You get to drop one plane wave and then the rest of the thing just gets wiped. And then the reload time of the planes is just insane. Yeah. I am a German BB and I guess I'm supposed to die. Oh.